In a world of noise, speed, and distraction, peace of mind feels like a luxury. But over 2,000 years ago, Stoic philosophers taught that a better life doesn't come from changing the world. It comes from changing how you relate to it. In this video, we'll explore 10 Stoic rules that you can apply today, not just to survive the chaos, but to thrive in it. 1. Focus on what you can control. Let go of what you can't. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is this: you are only responsible for what's within your control, your actions, thoughts, and choices. Everything else, weather, traffic, other people's opinions, the past, is outside your control. We spend so much time trying to bend the world to our will, only to be left frustrated. Imagine trying to control the tide with your hands. Instead, the Stoics suggest we learn to sail with the current, adjusting our sails as needed. Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us, and some are not." Peace begins the moment we stop resisting reality and start mastering our response to it. 2. Voluntary discomfort. Comfort is addictive. The more we avoid discomfort, the weaker we become when life inevitably throws challenges at us. The Stoics practice voluntary discomfort, skipping meals, wearing plain clothes, sleeping on hard floors, not to suffer, but to build resilience. It's like going to the gym for your mind. You stress the system a little in controlled ways, so you're ready when life tests you without warning. Seneca wrote, "Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, saying to yourself all the while, 'Is this the condition that I feared?'" Discomfort reminds us we can survive more than we think, and even thrive in less than ideal conditions. 3. Memento mori. Let death sharpen your focus. Death is not a topic we like to think about, but the Stoics leaned into it. They believe that remembering our mortality helps us live more intentionally. When you realize your time is limited, you stop procrastinating. You say the things that matter. You let go of petty drama. Like a ticking clock in the background, memento mori keeps you present. Every day becomes more meaningful when you know it could be your last. Not to scare you, but to wake you up. 4. Don't wish for easy, wish to be strong. We often hope life gets easier. Fewer problems, less stress, smoother roads. But the Stoics suggest flipping that mindset. Instead of wishing for ease, train yourself to be strong. Life is like weightlifting. The resistance is what builds you. When adversity comes, don't ask, "Why me?" Ask, "What skill is this helping me develop?" When a runner trains on hills, flat ground becomes effortless. Challenges are your training ground. Epictetus said, "Difficulties are things that show a person what they are." Grow through the obstacle, not around it. 5. Be present. We often live anywhere but the present, worrying about the future, replaying the past. But life is only ever happening right now. The Stoics taught that the past is gone and the future is unknowable. All we have is this moment. It's like trying to drive while constantly looking in the rearview mirror or too far down the road. You'll crash. You need to focus on the road right in front of you. Practice presence. Even something as simple as eating, walking, or breathing can become a meditation. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present. The moment you're in is the only place life exists. Don't miss it." 6. Emotions are visitors, not masters. The Stoics didn't believe in suppressing emotions, but in not letting them control us. Emotions are natural, but we don't have to be ruled by them. It's like being in a storm. You can feel the rain and wind, but you don't become the storm. You take shelter, you observe, and you wait. Anger, fear, sadness. They pass. But if you let them steer the wheel, you may drive yourself somewhere you don't want to go. Notice your emotions. Accept them, but don't build a home for them. 7. Judge less, understand more. We judge others quickly. That person's lazy, that driver's rude, that co-worker's cold. But Stoicism reminds us that we never see the full picture. People are like books, and we often read only one page before deciding what the whole story is. The Stoics practiced empathy and perspective-taking. They reminded themselves that others may be struggling with things unseen. Before judging someone harshly, ask, what might I be like in their position? Compassion is a Stoic superpower, not weakness. 8. Lie by values, not by the crowd. Stoicism is about living with intention, not imitation. Most people follow the crowd, chasing success, status, approval. But what happens when the crowd runs in circles? The Stoics believed in living in harmony with reason and virtue, doing what's right, even if it's unpopular. Imagine walking through a storm while holding an inner compass. You may get pushed around, but you'll never lose your direction. Seneca said, "Do you ask me what you should regard as especially to be avoided? I say, crowds, for as if you cannot trust yourself to them with safety." Know your values, and stick to them, especially when it's hard. 9. Responsibility over blame. When things go wrong, it's easy to blame others, the economy, our parents, bad luck. But Stoicism teaches that while blame is easy, responsibility is empowering. Even if something isn't your fault, it is still your responsibility to respond well. Think of your life as a garden. The weather may not be ideal, but you still have to water your plants and pull the weeds. Taking responsibility gives you agency. It moves you from victim to participant. Don't control everything. Just own your part, and do it well. 10. The obstacle is a way. To a Stoic, obstacles aren't detours. They are the path. When something stands in your way, it becomes a material for growth. It's not bad luck, it's fuel. If a river hits a boulder, it doesn't stop. It flows around, over, or eventually wears it down. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes a way." The challenge is your teacher. Lean into it. You don't need to be a philosopher to live like a Stoic. Every moment is a choice, to react or to respond, to drift or to live deliberately. Take these 10 lessons and apply even just one this week. If you found value in this, hit like, subscribe, and share with someone who might need some calm amidst the storm. See you next time.